yo. Guess what time it is? It's Saturday night after midnight, going into Sunday morning. That's right, motherfuckers. Anyways, what's going on? We got Cal in the chat. Number one supporter of Metal Bench Chronicles right now. Definitely one of them. So, what's up, Kyle? Welcome to tonight's stream. Yes, I kind of downgraded to just the internet camera, whatever, because that new camera I got, when I use it skips and it lags, and I don't know why it does it. So we're downgrading. We're going cheap budget here on Metal Men. Oh shit! What the hell? Okay. I think we're okay. Yes. Anyways, Ryan Arnold, Damage Incorporated, my Damage Chronicles brother. What's going on? By the way, he did a really good stream tonight. For anybody that listens, y'all need to go sub to the Damage Incorporated YouTube channel right now. We're talking about our top favorite albums of 2023, man, and it was a lot of fun. I'm happy I could have, I'm happy I could join that stream, Much fun, I mean, So yeah, go sub to Ryan Arnold. A lot of fun over there. Ryan can be very charismatic. I like it when he gets charismatic. He gets in that Jim Ross mode, and I love it. That's what I love, man. So yeah, definitely go sub to the Damage Incorporated YouTube channel. And it looks like Kyle might be trying to start a YouTube channel too. So I'm gonna see right now if I can subscribe to you. I had a hard time. Hold on a minute. See if it works this time. Okay, so where are we at here? Okay, so actually, I can make you a mod on my channel. There you go, Kyle. Now you're a mod on the Metal Bench Chronicles YouTube channel. Let's see here. We go to channel. Okay, now I got it. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? You got a new subscriber, brother. That's right. So, yeah, talking about our favorite albums of 2023, man. There's been so much good stuff coming out this year. There's still a lot of stuff, man, I need to hear, buy, fucking purchase. Yeah, all that jazzy shit, you know what I'm saying, man? So, yeah, man, when I make you a mod on my channel, that means I love you and respect you. So, that's what it's all about here, when it comes to music. There should be love and respect when it comes to music, Not all this fucking negativity. I'm gonna attack this person because he doesn't like the band I like, and all this dumb shit. Like, dude, we graduated from high school how many years ago? I'm just saying. I'm just definitely saying. You got friends, dude. You got friends. And notably too, that's the thing nowadays. I see a lot of people getting very depressed. I do too. I get very depressed sometimes. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to hide it. I deal with depression. It's something I'm not proud of. But, as somebody that's a human being, you know, if somebody's depressed, I'm not going to go out and attack them and make them feel shittier. You know what I mean? And the biggest problem is nowadays, a lot of people, they see somebody that's depressed going through a very hard time in their lives, and they want to gang attack them and bully them and drive them to want to kill themselves. I don't get that mentality, man. I don't get it. You know, that's not being human, man. That's the devil working in you. You know, like if you got to gang attack somebody and make fun of them and just ridicule them to the point where they don't want to live no more, in a way, you're kind of a closeted murderer. You really are. Sorry, I'm not trying to turn the stream negative, but it's just facts. Yeah, if you bully somebody to kill themselves, you are a murderer. You're a closeted murderer. That's what you are. Just saying, man. George Arnold, what is up, my brother? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. I mean, the thing is, 2024 is coming up. It's going to be a chaotic year. You got the election. There's going to be people just bitching and whining about politics the whole fucking year. I don't want to be a part of it. I was a part of it in the past, and all it did was stress me out, make me fucking depressed. You know, it's like I don't give a fuck if you're left. I don't give a fuck if you're right at this point, because you're like, to me, you're making the wrong choice. You're letting these politicians control you like puppet masters. That's what you're doing. You're letting these politicians continue the division of humanity. That's factual. I mean, so in 2024, what I want to see, besides all the cool metal that's coming out next year, I want to see people treat each other better, be more kind to each other, not be a bunch of assholes and talk shit, or try to make somebody feel like shit. I mean, the thing is, when you graduate from high school at 18 years old, you're put into this world. And yes, it's a tough world. It's a very tough world. You got to deal with a lot of shit. You got to deal with a lot of fucking pricks. But the thing is, the thing you're taught when you graduate from high school is not to continue to be a child, a man child, or a woman child, whatever. Because we're in this day and age, man, where, man, it's fucking sad in a way when you wake up and you look at Facebook and you see people fighting with each other over nonsense, ending ending family ending family relations and friendships and maybe marriages over crap that doesn't matter. You know, that's where we are as a society here in 2023. But anyways, just a little rant. I'm not trying to make this all. I'm not trying to make this a rant. I just want people to treat each. I want people to treat each other better come 2024 because it's not going to be a pretty year next year. It's not going to be pretty at all. And you got to make it be a good year. You can't let these politicians and these assholes in the White House control you. Anyways, this is an after party, anyways, because Ryan did a really good stream, by the way. Hats off to Ryan. Like I said, if you're not subbed to Ryan Arnold, Damage Incorporated in the chat room right now, go subscribe to him. He's a good dude. He puts a lot of heart and effort into what he does, and he's passionate about this. But anyways, back to the music part. So anyways, chat room. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed. I know what's out there in the world. There's a lot of wicked people out there, man. A lot of wicked people that think they can tear your head off, but fail doing it. And if you have to kill somebody, you're a coward. You're not a man. Oh, you're fine, man. See, that stream was kind of accidental. I kind of messed up on that stream because I didn't real. I kind of put it together, yeah, the radio show last night on the Metal Bastards channel. I put it together at the last, I wouldn't say the last minute, but I forgot to set it to 12 a.m. and I set it to 12 p.m. So I kind of messed up on that. George, or is that abrupt? No. Absolutely. I mean, Ryan's been really cool to me. There's times, you know, where we kind of haven't got along, but you know what? We always manage to come back together. That's what brothers do. You come back together. You're not always going to agree with everything. Okay. That's what I thought. I mean, that's cool though. I mean, but no, Ryan's always been cool. Yeah, we've had some differences in the past, but it's really minor shit because we always come back together. And that's what I think that's what brothers do. You come back together, you realize, we were wrong. You know what I mean. You know what? Yeah, I think he did actually. Okay, so Oh, sorry if I got quiet for a minute. But George Arnold, awesome to meet you, dude. Seemed like a cool guy from what I see right now. You know, it's what it's all about. You got to be cool with everybody. You got to be chill. You got to be mellow. You're gonna have to do a metal theologian thing where I'm sitting here, even though I quit smoking cigarettes last year. So I'm kind of celebrating a little bit. I quit smoking cigarettes 1 year ago this time. I just didn't want to do it no more. You know. So yeah, I guess I can't do that metal theologian thing after all with, the peace pipe, pulling out records, talking about, the records. You know what I mean. Anyway, shout out to Aaron, the metal theologian. I know he's probably not subbed to my channel, but it is what it is. Yes, 1 year ago, man, I quit smoking. I just got tired of doing it, man. And it's weird because I started smoking when I was probably 7 years old, which that's not good at all. And I just quit cold turkey. I didn't have to take nothing to quit. I just said one day, you know what? I don't want to do this no more, and I freaking quit. So I'm definitely proud of myself for doing that. It's definitely an accomplishment, and there's going to be many more accomplishments too. Like I'm really proud of myself for just quitting like that because I know cigarettes can be very addicting. You know, but since I quit, I haven't craved it. I haven't wanted it. You know, I mean, it's like this. If you're driven to do something, you'll do it. Sometimes shit will get in the way, but you know what? You fucking do it because you love it, or you do it because you don't want to do it no more, if that makes sense. All right, so right now we're gonna have a special guest. We're gonna get a little bit of Damage Chronicles coming up right now, and it's basically a celebration to him because he put on a great stream tonight. All right, just waiting. Hopefully that makes sense. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, to the Metal Bend Forum, we got. There you go.
Man of the hour, me, of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. This is all for you, man. You put on a really good streak tonight, man.
Yes. I'm glad. This has been. I got a message on here. Ouroboros. Fuck, I'm bummed I missed this when it was live. At least I can watch it now, though. Hell, yeah. Better late than
Absolutely.
ever. You can watch the whole, all 3+ hours of that stream. But we got Kyle here. We got Bullet here. We got George here. Who I will admit, George, when I saw you send a friend request, I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And I immediately blocked. And then I see you here again. I'm like, "Oh shit! Okay, so he knows Ben. All right, unblock."
Okay. Awesome, man. Yeah, I thought maybe it was a brother I didn't know about.
No,
I didn't.
George and I know George. I don't know anyone in my family named George.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes. I mean, you're gonna
Yeah,
meet
you see
people
someone with
that
your
like,
the same last name. Yeah, it's that situation of like me, like Rob Arnold. Rob Arnold, the guitarist from Chimera. It's just a
oh
coincidence.
yeah, that's right.
It's just a coincidence. We share the same last name, but we're not related.
Speaking of chimera, blah blah. Come on, Ben, talk.
Chimera.
Speaking of chimera,
Chimera.
I did hear a rumor that they might be getting back together.
I think they
I
did.
hope that's true.
They did a reunion tour or something, like reunion shows and stuff like that. It's the same. Here's the other cool thing. I think my mom's friend Amy is related, I think by way of cousin or something, to Rusty Cooley.
Ooh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So in some way, I am in some way connected. But no, Rob Arnold and me are not related.
Okay.
I do consider him family though. He's cool. Happy he's back and making music again after all these years, and just happy for him.
Absolutely, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, but George, I consider, it's anybody who has the last name Arnold, I always consider, even if we're not directly related, your family, because you have Arnold. It's
I
anybody
mean,
who has
hell,
Arnold, his family, even if we aren't directly family. We are family, but we're not family. It's like, it's like
I mean,
when I say family, it's like my dad, my grandparents, and all that stuff. They're family.
right, right.
But it's
I
just
mean, probably the most famous Arnold is Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold.
Benedict Arnold. No relation. No relation to Benedict Arnold. No relation to a traitor. In fact, I think I'm a better Arnold than a traitor Arnold.
Ryan Arnold. There we go. Be
We
proud
have the
you're
same
fucking
last name,
related to that
Arnold.
guy.
Yeah,
You're
we have the
related.
same last name, pretty much. And anybody else, yeah, you could end up cooling. But there is no chance in hell we are ever related. It's just a coincidence we have the same last name.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that happens.
I even looked at
it's
where
weird
he's
how.
from. He's from the UK. I'm like, no relation. Yeah, I've had. In some technicality, I think my family does descend from England, so maybe. But I think for now, it's just a coincidence we have the same last name.
That's kind of weird, man. Speaking of that, I actually have relatives from the UK that I've never met before.
Hmm.
It's weird. Like,
I'm not
I mean, my
saying,
last
yeah,
name is Schuster, but I come from a
yeah,
Zimmerman background, if that makes sense. And I'm not going to get like totally in detail on that, but Zimmerman, that's basically my family heritage, and
yeah,
there's
and
Zimmermans from the UK,
yeah. But
and I
I wouldn't
remember
be
my
surprised if
grandma
there's,
telling me this when I was a kid.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I have any relatives, if I have actual relatives in UK. As far as I'm aware, I don't. I think all my family's always been in, Illinois. They may be
Yeah,
wrong. Maybe there's some part of a family that decided to stay in the UK and stuff like that, and it's there is
right.
so there is a good. I wouldn't say it's a big chance. It's like 1% chance that maybe George and I are related. But I think for now, it's just a coincidence we have the same last name.
Right. I mean, that's pretty cool, though. I mean,
Yeah, it's just like you always see somebody who has the same last name. Hell, I've seen some that have the same first name as me. So there is I remember there was one time, I think in high school, senior year, there was 3 Ryans. I was the short one. There was the tall one, there was tall Ryan, and there was middle Ryan, who was, I think, because I was in Texas, it was like, okay, it was a Mexican Hispanic person. So he was middle Ryan and I was short Ryan.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, as far as like my last name goes, Schuster, there's not many Schusters in around here. And it's weird because it's spelled two different ways, obviously. There's the Schuster, then there's the Shuster, which is the more rare Schuster. So, like the Schusters you see, a lot of us probably look alike. I'm just saying. Which is weird, I know.
Holy moly. Here
What's
is
up?
John sent me his list. Are you ready?
Oh, God. It's probably
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
100.
start
Let
from
me.
the I'm gonna start from the bottom, and then I'm gonna work all my way up to the top. So here we
All right,
go.
I'm listening. I got to take a piss first. No, I'm still listening, though.
Okay, here is what it is. We got at the bottom Otep the Godslayer, Waxen die Macht von Hassen, Avenged Sevenfold, Life is But a Dream, Bell Witch, Future Shadow Part 1, The Clandestine Gate, Oak Disintegrate, same style as Bell Witch. It's one long song, but it's not as long as Bell Witch. It's about just 40 minutes. Okay, then we got Legion of the Damned, The Poison Chalice, The Bleeding Monocrator, Sleep Token, Take Me Back to Eden, Night Demon Outsider,
Oh,
Alex
yeah.
Nunziati, Black Space Void, Vulture Industries, Ghost from the Past, Laster Anderman's Mine, I believe, Blazing Right, Wild Rites and Ancient Songs, Scream Machine, Church of the Scream, Rise of the North Star Showdown, Hate Grenade Eye Society, Issa, Lights of Japan, Baby Metal, the other one, Saint,
Sorry
Saint,
about that.
that's alright, Saint Asonia, Introvert, Extrovert, apparently repeated Sleep Token again, Metallica, 72 Seasons, Ad Infinitum, Chapter 3, Downfall, Venomous Concept, The Good Ship Lollipop, Devil Driver, Dealing with Demons, Volume 2,
Wait
Twilight,
a minute. Sorry about that. The last one about Lollipop? What?
yeah, that's the Venomous Concept album.
That
I
sounds
said
weird.
Twilight Force at the Heart of Wintervale, the aforementioned Uthar, Helionomicon, Anthronomicon CDs, Avatar, Dance Devil Dance, Black Braid 2, Ripper, Warlocks, Grim, and Withered Hags, Lordy, Screamwriters Guild, Extreme 6, Texas Hippie Coalition, The Name Lives On, Alcatraz, Take No Prisoners CD, Savage Grace, Sign of the Cross, Death Clock, Death Album 4, Angel, Once Upon a Time, Fifth Angel, When Angels Kill, Legendary, Time Immortal Wept, Theocracy, Mosaic, Haunt, Golden Arm, Sirith Ungol, Dark Parade, Sorcerer, Reign of the Reaper, and Piss on Christ, Hag the Bitch on a Cross.
Yes, I love that title. And I'm not a Satanist at all. I can't stand Satanism, but when it comes to that stuff, I kind of look at it. I kind of look at that stuff as like humor, if that makes sense.
Yep, but that is. He gave John a thumbs up.
Yeah, there was a couple things in there obviously I didn't like, but hey, man, it's your list. If that's what you
Yep,
like,
it's his
dude.
list. See, at 40. That's. He came
Hey,
up with
man,
it quick, and that's like, yeah, good on you. That's a lot of albums he listened to. That is a lot of albums.
I mean, that's the thing, man. John, I mean, all right, I'm back. No,
All
John
right.
is very dedicated to this music. Even though I don't like a lot of stuff that he likes, I can respect him for being very dedicated to metal. That's pretty cool because there's a lot of stuff on there I'd be like, yeah, this sucks. It's horrible. Especially Sleep Token. What's the other one on
Uh,
there? Baby Metal. Ugh. Makes me
I'll
want to
tap
throw
it
up.
on here. Avenged Sevenfold's taken an interesting turn for their music. They're kind of not what they once were, like years ago. They're not like what they were on Nightmare or something like that. But yeah. And John, if you're watching, you got Sleep Token on here twice.
Well, speaking of John, what? Twice? What the heck? Dude, what?
Oh, there's John.
He's in
Yes,
the chat
John,
now.
John, you had Sleep Token on there twice on this list.
Oh, you trying to kill Metal Ben tonight? What the hell, dude? You trying to put me in an early grave so I don't see 2024?
Oh no.
You know I'm just busting your. You know I'm just busting your balls, dude.
Yeah.
You can like.
Yeah, that is a long ass list.
I mean, John knows his shit. He definitely knows his shit, man.
Yeah. Yep. But I definitely think that tonight was a really good thing that I did that, and I can't wait. I'm definitely thinking it's gonna be bigger. I'm thinking part 2, bigger, better, more people.
Bigger, badder, better. What WrestleMania was that? WrestleMania 3 or 4?
Bigger and better. Yeah.
Bigger, badder, better. I think that's WrestleMania 4.
4. Oh no, that was
Or
a
what's that
Trump.
3 with Hogan and Andre? I can't remember now.
That was 3. Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I
definitely
watched
think
that.
it's gonna be bigger, and I definitely want to continue doing this. This is a great idea that I finally got to finally get to do, and I definitely say it was a success. Do I wish it had more people in there? Absolutely, but I didn't want it to be big. I definitely think maybe next year I got already probably gonna start thinking of a list for those who I could get for 2024 already.
Speaking of which, we got a Birdman in the chat room right now.
Birdman! We got the Birdman up here.
There's the word.
Yeah. All the while, we were in that stream and thinking, holy crap, yeah, Peter Griffin's in Fortnite. And he can do the bird is the word surfing bird dance, which is cool.
Absolutely. Oh, dude, man, these fucking lists are gonna get harder though. So next
Oh,
year,
yeah,
bigger, badder, better. We're doing our top 300 favorite albums.
Nope.
It's gonna be a
Just more
48-hour long stream.
No, but all I'm gonna say is probably it's more people. It's probably more people. I definitely think,
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear Nick's list. Holy crap, that's gonna be fucking huge.
that would be big. If I can get Nick in it, that would be like holy shit.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna send the Birdman a link.
No, I could definitely get Wyatt the Birdman on here. Get people who were in the stream the last time, but get King of Swords. Absolutely.
Yeah, I just joined when he was leaving the stream, man. I kind of wish I would have. I kind of wish I could have joined a little earlier. You know.
Who the heck are you? Ledgehammer. You know this guy?
Who the hell is this? Is this somebody here just to start shit?
Who are you, Ledgehammer? Explain.
Hi guys, laughing out loud. Hi Ryan, laughing my ass. Oh my. Yeah, this is somebody just trying to start crap. Ledgehammer, guess what?
Yeah. What you are
Hammer
is you.
fell on you. You are nothing.
Yep. Get out of here. We don't. Frederick! That's who we need. That's somebody else we should get the next time. Get Frederick in here. Get Frederick in there.
All right. Well, if Frederick wants, I'll send him a link.
No, for when I do another one, he's definitely
Oh,
one I can get.
okay. I mean, if he wants to join now, I'll send him a link too. It doesn't matter. What's going on, Frederick? Sledgehammer. Guess what? You just got hammered out of here.
Yep.
Want to come in
Mm.
here and act childish and stupid? Guess what? You get the hammer. As me, Metal Mike would say, you get the shovel.
He's still here.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. You know what? It must suck having a shitty life. That you got to come online and make fun of people. Like fuck off. And I know who you are. You're somebody. Okay, I think.
I think I found them. Oh! 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 But don't block. Don't block. This is
What?
someone related to John.
Oh, he's actually just kind of joking around.
That's Jason. That's Jason. Okay, thanks
Oh
for the
shit!
clarification. Yeah, that's Jason. That's Jason Baylor. Holy shit, yeah, it is. Holy shit, Jason. I didn't realize it was you, dude.
Oh shit, man! I
Yeah,
thought you
that's
were
your kid.
fucking.
Is that your kid, John? I believe that might be your kid. Maybe I could. Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah. Apologies for blocking, for
No, we
banning you.
we thought we
Apologies
thought
for
it.
blocking you, John Baylor. We
Yeah,
apologize for that.
yeah. We thought it was the
Yeah,
other
I found
people
his
that.
channel. I
Shit.
found his channel. I was just scrolling through the videos, and I recognized one. Recognize the thumbnail. I'm like, I look at this one. If I can show it. See right there? That's John right there in the
Oh
blue shirt.
shit! Sorry
That's
about
interesting.
that, dude. Sorry about that, dude. It
Yeah,
just sounded weird at
clarification. We
first.
apologize for that. Yeah, that's related to John. Cool. I'm guessing you're the one that let John be on here. Cool.
Awesome,
All
cool
right.
stuff.
Well,
All
thank you
right,
for being
so
here. Apologies for banning you, by the way. We didn't
yeah,
mean to
yeah.
do that.
Sorry, we didn't know. It just sounded kind of weird at first.
Speaking.
Speed King, another
Oh
loyal
yeah.
subscriber to the channel for quite a few years now, man. Damn, we jumped up to 12 viewers. Holy fuck.
I had only about 4 or 5.
It's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, welcome everybody to the chat room. We are celebrating the awesome stream that the CEO of the Damage Incorporated did
Me. Yep.
tonight. Because it was definitely epic. We got that the Ryan I like when he does that Jim Ross voice. When Ryan gets excited, gets in that Jim Ross mood.
Yep.
You know
Yes,
what
we
I mean?
did. I just did my top 10 favorite albums of 2023 live
Can,
stream,
can I,
and this guy right here was one of the guests that joined in. It was him. Um, who else was it? There was me. There was Ben. King of Swords was a guest. He showed in. He showed up into the stream, and he gave his 10. Um, Eric or Psychic Vacuum showed up in the stream.
yes, another
He was
cool
one of the
kid.
guests I mentioned. He was in there. And I definitely would love to get him on here. So I definitely think it'll be awesome to do those again. It's just
Oh
figuring
my
out
god,
who else I can get.
absolutely, it'd be cool. Yeah, Psychic Vacuum. That dude really knows his music. I mean, I'm pretty impressed
Yeah,
with what he knows,
yeah,
and he's like on the proggier side too of things.
yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. Most of his stuff was kind of stuff that I was taken aback by. Like there
Christopher
was
Barker, what's going on?
what's up, Christopher Barker.
Holy crap, we're up to 15 viewers. Hey, dude, that's pretty awesome. Welcome, welcome to the stream. I mean, this is just a fucking random Saturday night
Yep.
celebration for Ryan Arnold because he's the one that deserves this tonight because he fucking did a killer stream tonight.
Yeah.
Like my top 10 were definitely more on the hard rock, just straight up heavy metal side.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have to split it up because like oh my god, it's like I said, it's getting very hard to do these lists. you know, like I think, man, I
Yeah.
mean, there's still a lot of stuff I need to get to. I mean,
Well, there goes any chance of you being on here, Frederick. Unless you want to come, you want to do it next year for 2024, but just figuring out who else I could possibly get
oh my god,
is
2024, holy crap!
who else would work on in that case. I could, well, yeah, I've already got Birdman. Who else? Maybe just Joshin will come in the next one. He wasn't able to. He was one of those that was. He was one of those that was one of those I asked early on, but he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do a video." Maybe next year, Joshing might be one of them that joins. Who else would possibly work? Let me look at all these. See all the chap members. And me Metal Mike is possible. Wyatt again. I wish Frederick. I don't know about Hoover. Maybe Xavier, possibly. Good old rock and roll Snaggletooth. Good old Xavier. He might be one that possible guest. Like I said, added Josh. Clint could always be in there again. It's just figuring out who would possibly work, pretty much.
Right, absolutely. I mean, we got a lot of cool characters out there, a lot of cool friends out there that would definitely
Oh
work
yeah,
out. I think.
yeah, Kyle could be in next year's. Maybe you'll have a.
Oh yeah,
He could possibly be in there. That's definitely he could be one of those that could potentially be. I think it'd be if this year was 3, I definitely think next year will be 6. Maybe. I don't know.
right.
Doubling it. If I have more guests and stuff like that, it's like, oh, definitely getting some more people in this would be
Oh,
freaking
absolutely,
awesome.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Whether it's in video
Because
form or just, yeah, whether it's in video form like what we are, or if it's in like list form, or if it's like in like a chat or a worded thing, that's probably the goal next year. Is probably ask some people
absolutely,
around if they want to participate in this. But I
absolutely.
definitely want to get more next year.
Oh, absolutely. Christopher Barker, you are right. New skeletal remains is in the works. I remember Nick telling me about that now. I cannot wait to hear that. To me, the modern morbid angels, if I'm making sense on that when it comes to death metal. For next year, just have a top list. It's not hard. Dolly Parton. Oh yeah, Dolly Parton did put out a rock album in 2023. I don't give a shit. She's 77 years old and she's still fucking hot. Sue me.
Yeah, apparently CM Punk was at NXT Deadline, and then he had like a little group photo with him. He was backstage at NXT Deadline, and he had like a little backstage segment with Cora Jade. If I can get the picture right,
Ooh.
that's her.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
Punk with
let
Cora
Ron
Jade.
about that.
Yeah, but that's Punk with Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. So I'm happy about that.
I thought that comeback promo was very corny, and I guess I give him a little bit of credit. Even on SmackDown, he said, "Yeah, that's corny and cheesy." I
Yeah.
give him somewhat credit.
But yeah, he then mentioned name dropped some people. I think he name dropped Roman. Yeah, he was in NXT and just doing that. That is literally freaking awesome. That
Well, here's the thing: Dolly Parton, 77. How many 77-year-old women do you see that look like that? Yeah, there's a few out there, but
yeah,
she still looks fucking gorgeous. you know? And that's what that's probably one of my first crushes as a kid. Way back in
Yeah.
like fucking 1980 when 9 to 5 came out. Anyways, oh, you're talking about CM Punk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was backstage with. I think there was a video surface of a young Cora Jade meeting CM Punk. I don't know what year it was, but it was bittersweet because I think he was there, and then Cora just came back, and they had like it was kind of a cool little reel from NXT where she met him in person right there, and they hugged and stuff like that. It was like, holy shit, that's freaking awesome. Ugh.
I mean, my problem with CM Punk being back in WWE is for the last 10 years he trashed WWE. He got fired on his wedding day. It's like,
Yep.
I think that
But
first
then
promo.
yeah, but I think it's more of the whole thing of it's much more. I think, like I said, I think WWE can be more. They can control all the stuff he can say and stuff like that. You know, it's more of like WWE could. AEW, on the other hand, you know, it was good in the beginning. It's like we start hearing all the, you know, with Eddie Kingston said about him, nobody wants him there and all that stuff. We're starting to get
I
to
mean,
that level.
Tony Khan did the right thing by firing him. I mean, I don't, I don't know. I'm not like obviously employed by AEW, so I don't know exactly what happened backstage. But
Yeah. Apparently, from what I heard, oh Wyatt's backstage. There, Wyatt.
bird is the word.
Hey, Wyatt.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna,
Not much.
dude. Next StreamYard link, I'm going to add that song on here because that's gonna be your theme entrance from now on.
It's kind of a coincidence. I did mention your list in the stream, by the way, Wyatt.
Yeah, thanks.
No
All
problem.
right. We got Frederick. Frederick wants to come on.
Well, Frederick actually wants to. Okay, cool. Trying to see.
All right.
Yeah, Speaking says haven't checked out Gamma Bomb yet. The new Gamma Bomb CD is a banger. Good
Ooh,
to know.
Gamma Bomb's basically it's kind of weird. They're like a modern day Anthrax. But they're kind of weird because like sound wise, how would I describe them?
Oh yeah, Chris Barker mentioned Gamma Bomb. Heavy Load came out with a new album. That's right, they came out with a new album. Angra.
Shit, yes, that's right. They've been around since the 70s.
Frederick's backstage.
There he is.
How you going, guys?
What's going on,
How's it going, Frederick?
Hey, Freddie.
Yeah, not bad. Just have been out of the loop for a while.
Ah.
Now you're back in the loop.
Now I'm back in the loop. Yeah. So yeah, I've been you know, like really crappy, you know, health wise and head wise and shit.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man.
So yeah, so that's why I didn't hop on last time, Ben, because I know you sent me a link to come on. I just wasn't in the mood.
It's understandable, dude. I mean, we
You
all
know?
go through shit.
Oh yeah, we all go through shit. Yeah, I know. So, but now I'm doing pretty well. You know, it's getting close to Christmas and 2024, a new year, a new beginning.
Absolutely.
Yeah. More new music, more money to spend that I don't have.
Pretty much.
Speaking
man,
of-
pretty much.
Can you guys hear me?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of New Year, I got some new subs. Some new subscribers.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think
man,
we
that's
saw that
cool.
you went and got to. We saw you went to get to 500, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh yeah, did you hit 500?
What?
Did you hit 500 subs?
Yeah, I'm at 504 now.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
dude, that's good. Proud of you, man.
All because of one video too, I think.
Hey, man, that's good, man. See what you people that say why it's boring? Guess what? He made it past 500 subs.
Yep.
Well, I know what people want.
I know what people want. The next video is gonna be the white disco. I know what people want. They want the Birdman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it was a darn the Last Kiss concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, that's definitely gonna get views and people talking
Yeah.
Yep.
because people can't wait Kiss go.
yeah.
Oh, the Kiss avatars
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
retire.
That's pathetic.
It is pathetic. I'm
That's
actually
pathetic.
shocked. I mean, I'm actually shocked Ralph is defending that. I thought Ralph would be against that.
Yeah. Why he wasn't against it?
No, I'm kind of. I mean, people have their opinions. They can like what they want.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kind of shocked. I'm like, I think he'd be the one to first, or I think he would be the one to speak out about that. Like, oh, this is bullshit. It sucks, and it does suck. It's crap.
It does suck. It's like the ABBA avatars. You know, like they, when they do it. You know, it's not
Yeah,
really
I
them.
think in some way it's a double-edged sword in some ways. In some ways, yes, it's kind of crap in some cases. But on the other hand, these guys aren't going to be around much longer when you think about
No.
it. So I think it's a interesting idea. I'm kind of somewhere on the fence, in the middle about it. I'm like, it's a cool idea and all that stuff, but yeah, I get both sides of where it's like, oh yeah, it's stupid and why are they doing this, blah blah blah. And then there's some that are like, okay, yeah, when you think logical wise, they, like I said, they ain't gonna be around forever, and maybe they want to continue to have more money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Boom, this is kind of the AI is definitely, at some point it's taken over. It's been doing this for quite a while. It's not just Kiss. You start seeing some of them doing the hologram stuff. Like you've seen, I
Yeah.
think
Dio.
Tupac had a Tupac, the DL thing. You realize stuff like this might be like, okay, you can definitely see some bands eventually doing this. Like I definitely, maybe Metallica. I wouldn't know. I don't think Metallica themselves would do this. At some, yeah. Like, but I guess more marketable bands are like a Kiss, like a Slipknot would probably be a good example that maybe they could do that as well or something like that. Bands that have that kind of like a gimmicky look, basically.
Oh,
So your
what
Kiss,
about Motorhead, Ryan? What about Motorhead?
I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe that might. I don't know how that would work. I think it's just that some bands could make that work. Like a Slipknot could make that work. Like a Kiss could make that work in some cases, because both bands probably have. Well, Kiss has a shitload of money. They can pull this off. It's like Metallica's probably the next closest, but they're not really that close.
I don't see Metallica doing avatars.
Yeah, even then, Metallica probably wouldn't do that. They'd just be like, yeah, I don't think we'd do that at all.
Well, Metallica said they'll never make a rock video, and they did, so you never know.
Yeah.
I think in themselves they're at least smart enough to know. I think they're smart enough to know what is a good idea and what is not, because they're not a Kiss. Yes, they're one of the biggest metal bands in the world, but they're not at the level of a Kiss, and they're not as stupid or as not as of business savvy as Kiss are. Because Kiss were, I think Gene Simmons, I remember there were some of those, like a documentary where Gene Simmons was like, even before there was a heavy metal, they wanted to be heavy metal Beatles or something like that. I think these guys want to be marketable. They want to be like that Beatles, and want to be, a marketable band. Like I said, Slipknot's another one that I think could easily do that.
What about Maiden? Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Maiden. Grant is like probably have them be versions of Eddie, and that could be possibly marketable in some cases. Like I think in some cases it's more of like, yeah, they could, but it's like at the same time they're close enough to where they could also do that. But I think in and of themselves, it's like, yeah, I don't think they could pull that off at all. Maybe they could, but I honestly don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's very hard to say.
Yeah. There's bands, like I said, there's bands that can, and then there's something like a gray area. They're like, or maybe then there's those that probably wouldn't be like, yeah, we're not that dumb to do that,
Yeah, cool.
It just depends. Anyway, what else is there that could possibly, talk about?
Oh,
Ben's gone.
Ben.
Yeah, he lost internet probably.
Yeah, either that or the laptop, because he was having laptop issues when he was in mine. Yeah, I think it just depends on the band pretty much.
Yeah. I probably, you probably can see like the big non-metal bands doing it, like Madonna.
Yeah, but when you really think of metal or in the metal realm, there's not that many.
No,
They're not that stupid to do that. They're like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. No, it's
in the pop world. In the pop world, there's
oh
a
yeah,
lot.
it's all of them, because they want to have money and stuff like that. Welcome back.
Yeah.
You lose internet.
Laptop again.
Yeah, you know how it goes. But no, we're talking about AI and
some bands can pull that off. Kiss is probably one of those bands that can pull it off. I mentioned Slipknot could be one of those bands. Basically gimmicky type of bands, pretty much.
Yeah. I'm totally against it. I feel like if you can't play music no more, then it's time to retire,
Yeah, I agree. To use an avatar to make music,
it's
artificial.
Like, yeah, it's like if I took Holocaust, which I'm nobody, I only have like fucking 12 followers on my fucking Instagram or on my Bandcamp. But no, if I took Holocaust and I passed away, all of a sudden you see this fucking large metal band image rise up and I'm performing. It's like, it wouldn't be real. It's like trying to resurrect something that's gone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm totally against it. Like, to me, if you can't play music no more, then it's time to retire. It's time to realize, you know what, I can't go no more. And,
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're freezing up
What?
again.
What?
We all here?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep, we're still here.
Testing.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about the AI shit. Yeah, to me, I think AI is very fake. It's not real music. It's not the real artist performing the music. It's like now there's a There is a AI version of Back in Black on YouTube. Bon Scott singing it. It's like, why?
Well,
what I mean?
like,
It's like,
Yeah,
and I
but
heard it sounds like shit.
that video I put, one of them has like 6,000 views in 5 days.
Damn, what?
Dang.
You're going to get all the hot metal ladies now, man.
I don't know about that, but
You know, I'm just fucking with you, man.
yeah.
That's cool, though. That's cool that you got 6,000 views, man. I mean, yeah, when it comes to Kiss, you know, you're going to get views. People, for some reason, are still very attracted to Kiss. I don't get it. I kind of get it. Even me, I still watch. If somebody uploads a documentary on Kiss, I'll still watch it to maybe see if I learned something I didn't know. You know.
Yeah.
So I absolutely get the attraction when it comes to Kiss. You know, this Avatar shit.
It's kind of, you know what's also interesting? The song they chose was God Gave Rock and Roll to You. And that was one when they weren't in makeup. And they had Eric Carr and Bruce Kulick at the time. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was Eric Carr's last video with Kiss.
Yeah, that's right.
And he actually had to wear a wig. He actually had to wear a wig on that video because his hair
Yeah,
had already fallen out from the cancer.
Yeah, he was so beat up from the cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, to me, when it comes to the Kiss drummers, I love Peter Criss.
Oh,
Like, to me, Peter Criss,
God.
I think he's still
yeah,
there. He's still
like,
there.
to me,
Go ahead.
Peter Criss, like, when it comes to Kiss, had the best voice. His, like, he could have been the lead singer of Kiss. I mean, what's it, charismatic as Paul and Gene? Probably not, but he was good at what he did. And drumming wise, if you go back to those old videos from the 70s, he could really play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got to think back in the 70s, a lot of that stuff was self-taught, you know.
Not to get off subject, but I went to a concert last night. And I went to see Mammoth WVH.
Oh, nice.
Wolfgang.
Cool.
And guess who was there?
Who?
Eric Singer.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
How?
He was there with Brent Fitz.
Wow, that surprises me.
Yeah, since we're talking about Kiss.
That's interesting. That is very interesting.
cool. But no, the thing is about Kiss, like I said, like Peter Criss, out of them guys, as far as vocals, I think Peter Criss did the best. He could really sing.
Yeah.
Well, so
Drumming wise, back in the 70s, he could really fucking play.
could
A lot
Eric
of people
Carr.
now bash. I'm just about to get to Eric Carr. But no, Peter Criss, man. I think nowadays a lot of people kind of bash his drumming, kind of like Lars. People bash Lars, which okay. if you're out there doing it for all these years, why the fuck would people have the audacity to bash somebody that's still out there doing it? Maybe it's jealousy because they're not out there doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not out there like living what they fucking meant to become, if you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, Lars, okay, yeah, okay, Lars, yeah, you know what you're going to get from Lars. It's not technical drumming. But the thing is, at 60, well, he'll be 60 years old. He'll be 60 years soon. The thing is, he can still play fast. Is it technical? No. He can still fucking go through whiplash, though. He's not stopping and telling James, I need a break, man. I need a break, man. I can't do it no more, or stuff like that. Lars can still fucking do it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you like modern Metallica, the sellout shit, yeah, we've been through that before many times. But Lars could still play that fast shit.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Maybe not as technical as back then, but he could still do it.
or they're doing Dara's Eve.
I mean, yeah, that one's a bit lazy. You don't do the double bass. So, yeah, that one kind of gets shit. But
Yeah.
But then you got like Peter Criss. I mean, he actually is out there back drumming again.
Yeah. If I had to think of, when it comes to the drummers, of who I instantly think is the best of the best drummer of the three, Eric Carr. I mean, Eric Singer has some.
Absolutely.
I would think between all of it. I mean, Peter Criss's drumming isn't. You know, he's one of those plays with the rhythm in the pocket with the guitars and the bass and all that stuff. But then you get somebody like Eric Singer when he first joined, you know, Unholy. You know, it's like, my God, the drums were probably at that point standing out or something like that. Eric Carr, you know, how he did. Eric Carr is probably, I would say Eric Carr would be the best drummer Kiss has ever had. In terms of,
I agree.
I mean,
I think
when
in
you're-
terms of singing, though, I mean,
when you're talking about Car Jam 1981, that's
yeah, it's like, yeah, Eric Carr is by far the best drummer that Kiss has ever had.
Like Eric Carr wanted Kiss to be heavier. He wanted it to be almost speed metal like.
Even Vinnie Vincent, you know, when he would join Kiss, that was more metal than Kiss has ever done.
Yeah,
there
is moment. Yeah, Kiss prior had heavy moments. Like you think, instantly, God of Thunder. Like there, that's an obvious one right there.
Oh my God, yeah.
The few times there's only like them and AC/DC have their moments of pure, like, metal. Like, you know, I think when I think AC/DC metal, I instantly think, Hell's Bells and
for those about the rock.
No, it's more of a rocking tune. Razor's Edge. Those are moments where I think to myself, for AC/DC, are metal. Like, I can pinpoint that's metal. It's a metallic edge to it. That's a metal song. Kiss, you can instantly think. Kiss, you can pinpoint either songs or albums that you think instantly metal. I think pre-80s, you think, God of Thunder, obviously. Like, that is probably the closest Kiss ever got to metal in the 70s.
There's quite a few songs. She, Strange Ways. I'm trying to think. Watching You, that's a pretty heavy song for 1974. I mean, the thing is, whether Kiss did not, or whether Kiss identifies as a heavy metal band, and we could sit here and bitch about Kiss all we want. And here we
I
are
think they're
talking
rock.
about Kiss.
They're rock. I think purely they're rock. Yes, they've had a few metal songs and metal albums. Like I think that majority of Creatures of the Night and Lick It Up. You know, I think some of those 70s albums, or not 70s, the 80s albums, there's some metal edge to them. But I think in an instant, you know Kiss, oh, they're a rock band. They're one of the biggest rock bands in the world, for
I mean,
Christ's sakes. They're
they-
mostly rock.
They know how to
Like,
sell.
I'd say, go ahead, Wyatt. I'm sorry, buddy.
They know how to sell stuff too. So
Oh my God, do they?
It's Mike again. It's the other Mike. Nice to see you again, King of Swords Mike.
What's going on, Mike? How's it going, brother?
I wonder how.
What's your-
I wonder how Mike Hayes is doing.
Oh, me Metal Mike. He was in the stream earlier. He did
Right.
He gave a top 5 earlier.
Yeah, he's still around. I mean, we definitely need him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think me Metal Mike will be in the next one. Guaranteed.
What'd you think of my list, Ryan?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I mean,
look at that list.
like I said, it's getting very hard to do these lists because so much cool music comes out, and
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, it's surprising that you and Mike share the same number 1. Like it's with Cannibal Corpse. That surprises me
I mean,
when it comes
yeah.
to that. Really surprised me with Mean Metal Mike that he would have Cannibal Corpse at number 1. That really
well,
surprised me.
I am gonna see them. I am gonna see them with Monomarth.
Oh yeah, they got that on Monomarth. They got that tour. Yeah, that death metal tour.
death metal rage. Nice, cool stuff.
I could go pretty low too. I could go low too. Oh, another album, Kyle?
Hammer into your skull.
Yeah.
I see you bleed. Metal band
Yeah,
death metal.
it's Frozen Soul, Obituary.
Oh, Frozen Soul, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, there's
Cannibal.
been so much good death metal coming out too. It's like
And Monomarth.
Man.
Got that Obituary on vinyl. Oh shit, Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop has a new album coming out in 2024.
He's like 70. He's like 70 or 80 now, isn't he?
He's
Close to
got
it.
to be close to 80. I mean, like maybe mid 70s. I mean, that's cool, man. If you keep going, you can fucking keep doing it. You know, it's like why retire?
Mm-hmm. That's true. I guess Ben will be right back. All right, well, yeah, that was an interesting list, to say the least. Some I didn't expect.
I mean, yeah, it was sort of. I had other stuff, so I just like
Yeah. So that is a good list. I mean, yeah, I'm still kind of glad you have Metallica in there. You had some that I think we share. I think Metallica, obviously. Rotten Sound was on my list for a while, but then, late entries knocked
I mean,
them
that-
out.
That album is just like disgusting. It's like
Mm.
the dirtiest metal you could, dirtiest type of metal you can listen to, at least to me.
Disappointing. I think a good amount of people. If I had to, that's difficult for me to think of. Can't really think.
I mean, I just barely put. I was struggling putting 72 Seasons on,
Yeah,
but
that's probably the most disappointing album of this year. The new Metallica.
Impossible. That's my number 2. If I had to think of one, I think because I can't have Metallica's, I still love that album. My list. What would probably one that I heard with people that they hype or something like that? Just trying to think of one that was hyped up, and it just didn't really deliver. No. I probably will say, because I think it also came out the same month as the Metallic album, the debut album from Angus McSix and the Sword of Power, because that's a band that's the new band of the former Glory Hammers vocalist, and it has, I think, Seeb from Ordinogan, and I was hyping myself up for that one, and just listening to it, I was left scratching my head and was kind of a little bit disappointed. A little bit. I think that for me would probably be the most disappointing album of 2023 for me, just because I was so excited about this album and hearing the singles and stuff like that, and then just hearing the rest of the album, just like, what the hell? It was certainly a disappointment for me this year. I think Metallica, I get people are going to say that's a disappointment, but I definitely think Angus McSix did not live up to what I was expecting from it, and it was a disappointment for me.
All right, I'm back.
Other Mike mentioned, what is your most disappointing album of 2023? I mentioned the debut album from Angus McSix called Angus McSix and the Sword of Power.
I haven't heard that one.
Power metal, I mentioned to you, was there was some weird stuff on it, and it didn't live up for me, and it was pretty much a disappointment, at least for me.
I mean, as far as disappointing albums goes, and my hat looks crooked right now. What the hell?
Nice.
Okay, there we go.
Nice hat.
Oh yeah, thanks. my Megadeth hat. Anyways, no. As far as disappointing albums goes, Sleep Token. What the fuck is that crap?
Oh yeah, I don't think that's disappointing. I think that's worst album.
I had
Horrible.
to sit through that last year.
It's like you're okay. What is fucking metal about this? Where's the fucking edge at? You're taking modern day hip hop and all this modern day crap and throwing it in with.
Where's the balls?
I think at the I think what they are is just like avant-garde. But I've heard better avant-garde metal bands than them. I think in an heartbeat, I think Death Spell Omega. I think Blue Rat Snore. I think Gorguts do it. Those three bands in and of themselves do the avant-garde metal better than Sleep Token. So I think in
It's
an
like-
instant, it's like that's the worst album of the year, Sleep Token.
I mean-
That's.
I agree. It's horrible.
But at the very least, we probably enjoyed more than any Five Finger Death Punch and 6 Feet Under albums combined.
You know
I'd
what,
rather
that's
take a Sleep Token. I'd rather take a Sleep Token album over a Five Finger Death Punch album. Like, that's how I would feel. I would rather listen to a Sleep Token album. If I was told you gotta listen to a new 6 Feet Under or listen to the more recent Sleep Token, I'd rather listen to the more recent Sleep Token than Five Finger Death Punch. Like, yeah, RP.
Man, Sweet Token and 5 Finger Death Punch. It's like I gotta bend over and spread my ass cheeks. Hopefully,
But one,
Boy,
I feel like one's less painful compared to the other.
I don't know. They're both pretty damn painful. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it's just by
going
the slightest one, you might get some enjoyment out of one because at least what Sleep Token's got going is at least it's metal, and I guess in some case they might have good parts. Maybe I don't know. I would think it'd be a sliver of moments where you could hear something like, "Oh, that was pretty good."
But then again, you got.
I don't
Baby
know if you
Metal,
get
too.
that with. I don't know if you get that with freaking Five Finger Death Punch though.
But then
Imagine
again, you got Baby Metal too. It's like
Oh,
I need baby wipes to listen to that crap. It's so fucking terrible.
imagine
It's like I gotta clean my asshole out with a bunch of baby wipes to avoid that crap. It's
Imagine
fucking terrible.
imagine a tour where, what was it? Sleep
Baby
Token,
Metal.
Sleep
Baby Metal,
Token.
I figured that punch.
No,
Oh, Christ.
Sleep Token, 6 Feet Under, Five Finger Death Punch, and Baby Metal have a tour.
Oh, Christ. Oh,
Jeez.
Christ. How the hell would you act at a show like that? You'd be standing there like, why the fuck do these stupid people like this crap? It's so fucking terrible.
I would
It's
just go.
damn,
I would
it's
just.
like, damn. Oh, go ahead, White. I'm sorry.
I would just go to heckle them.
It's like, okay, at this concert, you got to hand out the Benkies and pacifiers because the fans, if you bash them, they'll get so offended. It's soft.
Don't forget the diapers.
Yes, White, you're
Yep.
right about that. And the maxi pads. Holy crap. That would be the worst fucking tour in history. And if Metallica headlined, I would be more disgusted with Metallica for letting fans like that come on their tour just because they're popular and big and they suck.
I mean, the first two Five Finger Death Punch albums are okay.
They're listenable. I'll admit, they're listenable.
Everything after American Capitalist is just fuck every like
It's horrible.
2 words.
It's like, it's like, okay. Booty, let me guess, Booty needs to return. Yo, what, you bitch? What the fuck you say about my band, motherfucker? Say we suck, bitch. I'll tell you what, bitch. I'll take you out and have your
Yeah.
ass beat in the mosh pits at our show, bitch.
Nah, I mean they're not the worst band, but
Oh, they're horrible, though.
yeah.
Hell, even nowadays, Nickelback gets a fucking prize because they're not. They used to be the king of shit, but now we got worser bands coming out that are even surpassing Nickelback as far as being kings of shit music.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like, holy crap. I mean, what's the next metal band gonna be like that becomes fucking commercially big? Are they gonna be wearing diapers and being a PG version of Guar? You know?
Imagine if they opened for Guar.
Oh Jesus Christ! If Davey Brocky was still alive, he'd probably murder that motherfucker. But no, honestly, I mean, we're just trying to be entertaining, people. There's nothing wrong with being entertaining. But no, like, it just scares me what the next popular metal band's gonna be because it's not gonna be good.
No, I'm already getting sick of metal, to be honest.
You know what? I kind of agree with
As
you
much
on
as there's
that.
bad stuff, we gotta look at the good stuff. I mean, for next year.
You know
I
what?
mean,
Actually, Ryan's right about that because there's still a lot of great metal that comes out.
Yeah, I mean Anthrax and Death Angel are probably going to come out with albums.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely
Bruce
next year. Yeah,
Dickinson, yeah, Bruce Dickinson, Dream Theater with Mike Portnoy.
I know you're
By the
excited
way,
about that.
by the
Of
way,
course
happy
I
birthday.
am. It's been a long ass time. The last time I
It has been
heard
a
of
long time,
Mike
right?
Portnoy drummed Dream Theater album was God dang Black Clouds and Silver Linings. And that's when I first discovered Dream Theater.
And by the way, happy birthday to Charlie Bonetti, the drummer
Oh
of
yeah.
Anthrax, Pantera. 61 years old, and that dude can still fucking drum like a maniac. Holy fuck, he's still good.
yeah.
Like, you could say all you want about, like, Anthrax, yeah, not putting out great albums after persistence of time. Some would even say, like, spreading the disease among the living, but that dude,
They have, you're literally, people say that and are like, worship music exists. Like, come on.
I mean, that's a damn good album. That's a
Yeah,
damn
it
good
is.
album.
like,
The
hell,
King of Kings is good. Too.
like there's a rumor of Geddy Lee and Alex Lip, or yeah, there's a rumor of Rush coming back. Fuck, I think Charlie Bonatti could fucking pull that off too. He's that damn good on drums. Maybe I'm kind of exaggerating.
When I think of
Either
Charlie
him,
Benante, I think of the fast double bass, but
I don't know if Charlie can do that.
Double bass. He was one of the earliest drummers too to bring the blast beats. You go back and listen to that SOD album on Milk. He's fucking killing that drum set on that track.
well, if you're talking about like
The original Milk, not the Anthrax Milk Ode to Billy. I'm talking the original one that came off of SOD Speak English, or guess what? We're not politically correct here. Speak English or die.
if you're talking about like the first fast drummers, I think Phil Taylor was.
Well, obviously, yes. He was the first one that really went off with the double bass. So, like, back in 79, could you imagine hearing that for the first time back in 1979 and what you would probably think? Like, what the fuck is going on with music? It's like, this shit's fucking awesome. At least for me, it would be like, this is fucking awesome. This is where music needs to fucking go. You know, it needs to go faster, heavier. I mean, from a mindset from somebody back in 1979 when this stuff's new and coming out, you know. Hello, are you
Yep,
guys
we're still
there?
here.
Yeah, I'm here.
We're still here.
Yeah.
I thought Frederick would kind of chime in on that.
Yeah. I did too.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
then when, like back in 1980, back in 1982, when not kill them all, but back in 1982 when the No Life Till Leather demo came out by Metallica, I can imagine back then people thought, what the fuck is this? This is the fastest shit that's out. You know, I mean, this is 1982 Vision, you know,
Yeah.
and it's like, well, then that year you had like the first Sodom demo, which was pretty fucking brutal too.
Yeah, Creator, the first Creator demo,
Yeah, when they were called
Torment. So yeah, Destruction, Sodom, Creator.
Yep. It's like that stuff was fucking fast at the time.
Yeah, but that was very raw, very just plain, simple drumming. It wasn't technical, just
Right. It was basically, go. Yeah, it's basically taking what Phil Taylor developed, you know,
yeah,
with the deep. Well, and that happened in hardcore punk too, with the DB, with bands like Discharge, Suicidal Tendencies early on.
yeah, all those early stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that shit was raw and fast back then. It's like when it became commercialized, that's when we kind of realized what's going on here.
Yeah, it's that was a pivotal point for metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I think about when Metallica came out back in 83, 82, they were like all about metal. All about like fuck you to the trends, you know, the posers and all that shit. Then, you know, they start becoming more popular and something changed.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
As even like Megadeth too, when they were like fuck you, this fuck the government, fuck politics and all that. And then
Yeah.
when they got big, that they kind of toned it down, and
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking about like political stuff, it's like Slayer, for example, was never the one to back down from anything.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, Slayer's one band that actually kind of stayed true. I mean, yeah, they kind of, with the Obelisk of Musica, that was kind of a whatever album. But they never, like, strayed away from, like, that or thrash and playing fast, you know?
The Iblis and Musica.
Yeah.
Whatever that album is.
Yeah. Diabolus Musica.
Diabolus of Musica.
Cool name. But then once you start hearing what the album actually sounds like, it's like, yeah, no.
I mean, it's
mean,
not like completely bad. There's still the thrash Slayer on it, but it's got new metal.
I mean,
it's not. Yeah.
For
it
me,
was the album of its time.
For me, it's like the best album modern Slayer wise is God Hates Us All.
I would probably agree. That's an angry album.
Very angry.
It's kind of a creepy
Yeah.
album with me because I want that. No, I had that on pre-order on September 11th when all that shit went down. So it's definitely a very creepy album for me. And that album actually was originally supposed to come out in June of that year.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Still here.
Yo.
Yo.
I was just waiting to hear somebody call that back.
Yep, all good. We're all good. We were
night.
just.
What?
I mean, Frederick's older than us. He was around probably when the first Saxon album came out back in 1979. When sorry,
but I wasn't. But I wasn't into metal back then. I was too young, and I didn't. I was only a little kid, so I didn't listen to that sort of stuff until the 80s.
Yeah.
But Saxons have got a new album coming out next year, which sounds pretty good. Sounds very. The new single, it's heavy.
It's freaking metal. It's like, you know what? The old metal bands, you need to learn from Saxon.
Because they got the guitarist from Diamond Head playing for them now, so.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear it, man.
Yeah, me too. Even the cover art looks fantastic as well. If you saw the cover art of the new album.
Yeah. So does the Judas Priest album.
Oh, that cover art. No, I don't like that shield on the new Judas Priest album. But they could have done something bit better.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I'd rather
cool.
Yeah.
Like to me, oh my god, man. Go ahead, Frederick. I'm sorry, man.
No, you go ahead, Ben. It's all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing about heavy metal is it's pretty amazing when you think about heavy metal. The legacy of it, I mean, this goes all the way back to the late 60s.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to like bands like, or even like guys like Jimi Hendrix or even like early Cream, and even The Who to an extent, excuse me there.
Yeah.
And the development of like heavy metal.
Yeah,
I mean, back then, would people call that heavy metal? No.
No, it was psych rock.
Yeah.
Psychedelic rock.
There's some really heavy stuff that came out of that movement.
Oh yeah, like bands like Blue Cheer, Coven.
Coven.
And even bands, like in the late 50s when bands were starting, all these bands like Blue Cheer were coming out. They were listening to all that blues and jazz, and they're thinking, oh yeah, let's turn it up a little bit and just make it a little bit more heavier,
right?
And harder.
Right, absolutely. It's like even on that first Black Sabbath album, which a lot of people probably don't know, is The Warning. The last track on that album was a cover song from Ainsley Dunbar's Retaliation, which Ainsley Dunbar would go on to drum with Journey early on.
Yeah, and Whitesnake too, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Metal has changed so much throughout the years,
Oh, I got a copy of The Legacy finally.
Nice. Nice.
All right, Kyle. You have a good night.
Yeah.
Wyatt,
I've been-
I'm sorry, Ryan, thank you, man. You put out a great stream tonight, dude. I'm really happy
Yeah.
for you for doing that.
Yep. Glad I was able to finally do that.
Yep. And keep it up, man.
Yeah, keep it up,
And I'll keep it up over here, man. We ain't done yet, man. Metal Bends Chronicles, the Damage Incorporated channel, Wyatt's Metal Life, Frederick, we're here to stay. If you don't like it,
Yeah. Soon I have to do an album update soon because I've got quite a few records to do, but I just haven't been in that mood to do an album update.
I mean, I mean, I talked about like early in the stream, like how 2023 has been tough. You know, a lot of people are
Yeah.
dealing with losses, depression, and I don't want to fucking mention. Well, I'm gonna mention this anyways. I don't want to turn this negative again because I think we come on here to talk about music, the love of music. But I feel like you got to be real sometimes.
Yeah.
Suicide rate in America is very high right now, and that scares me.
Yeah, haven't been in that sort of mood.
Well, thank goodness.
But like I don't go thinking, oh, should I put a gun in my mouth and just blow my brains out? No,
It's not worth it.
Don't do that.
no. Like we're human. We all get depressed sometimes. We all get fed up with things. We all get,
Yep.
We get ill. We get sick. We're just human.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and YouTube is not
The best way to.
the main thing to do. It's YouTube is just something for fun. It's not for me. It's not a constant place where I go on and stream or make videos and that. I'm not like other YouTubers. Like they do it every day. They can do it every day. I can't do it every day.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't either.
I would love to to do updates every day, but it's impossible to do.
Absolutely. I mean, the older you get to, it gets very harder. It gets very. I mean, Frederick, you're probably 10 years older than me.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
Sure.
not
but yeah. But age is nothing, Ben. It's how you you feel inside, how you look after yourself, how you keep yourself mental and physically wise.
Yeah.
But if you
I
think
mean,
you're old, sorry, Ben, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frederick. I think I interrupted you, man.
Okay, and I was say, if you think you're old, then you are going to be old. You know what I mean? If you think-
Absolutely.
If you think young, you think vibrant, then you're going to be vibrant and active. So music keeps me sane.
You know what? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love music. The reason why I started this YouTube channel was for the music. Yes, I've come on here and bitched about, I'm not getting much views, I'm not getting much subscribers. And that was probably what I should have done. The bottom line is, it's about the music, it's about people you come in contact with who love music like you do. And the cool thing about YouTube is you make friendship. You make friendships. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, when I came,
yeah. You make friendships. You know, and you develop this camaraderie. If you know what I'm talking about, like, you know, where people will come together for the music and behind the music. And the thing I see in my normal life is people are not gravitating to music like they did back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Yes, it's a younger generation.
well, when I
But
started
man,
YouTube,
yeah. But with everything bad going on right now in the world as far as politics, I think the thing you need most in life is music. You know, am I making sense on that?
yeah,
Yeah, you are.
Because there's gonna be a time where one of us is gonna not be here no more. Not to sound like depressing, but it's fact.
Yeah.
oh,
And the thing is, I mean, I appreciate everybody that I've met on YouTube. Even MOD, even though he's an asshole. I appreciate him. You know?
yeah,
And I'm gonna be 45 in a couple of weeks, and it's like I don't want to have this negative burden on my shoulders when I'm like 50, 60, 70 years old, if I'm still alive, like having these beats regrets for hating people that might have pissed me off, in the past. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of like being a little
Closed-minded.
cocky.
not close-minded, but like open-minded actually, because the one thing you don't want to do is go to your grave holding grudges. If that
No.
makes sense. But the thing is, while
Yeah.
we're alive, we gotta enjoy each other's comfort and our love for fucking heavy metal music.
Yeah, like Wyatt said, like, oh, can you hear me? Oh, here we go. Like Wyatt said, he's not getting into metal very much. I'm sort of like in the same way now. I still love my metal, but I'm
Yeah.
sort of I'm sort of changing
Yeah.
what I listen to. I don't listen to the always brutal stuff anymore because I'm getting older, and listening to 5 brutal albums just bores me now. So I sort of mix it up, put something that's light but still heavy, like some Deep Purple or but then I'll put on some Autopsy, then I'll put on some Dolly Parton, just to break that heaviness away, because when you get older, listening to metal 24/7 kind of gets a bit boring now, if you know what I mean. But I still love my metal,
Yeah.
so I like to change my style a little bit here and there.
Sorry about that. I wasn't listening. No, I agree. I mean, like, the thing is with music, it seemed like with Brian, like he likes a lot of different stuff. That's not maybe pertaining,
Yeah.
And me,
I mean,
I
yeah, I
actually
go
like
out.
stuff. Yeah, I'll let Ryan talk.
Yeah, yeah. It's my taste has been my music taste has drastically changed since I got into music. Like I can guarantee you, I've had the most interesting. I would argue about anybody. I've had the most interesting path to getting the metal than anybody else here. Growing up as a kid, listening to bands like Creed, Collective Soul. Yes, I'll embarrassingly say it, but I'm not going to be ashamed of it. It's a guilty pleasure, and I listened to it as a kid. Bear in mind, this was in the late 90s. Backstreet Boys, yes. I'm not shying away from that. I still go and listen to their stuff on the some of nostalgia because that's what I used to listen to as a kid, and then get into more heavier bands later on, pretty much. Like around going up to maybe say high school, I go from all that. Yeah, Metallica was thrown in there too, but going from that to listening to bands like Cannibal Corpse, Gojira, Cradle of Filth, Dream Theater, Mars Volta. Just it's like that's in that's a decade or so. It's a very interesting change for me to say the least.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna put myself back on camera for a moment. All right, what's going on, guys? But no, for me, obviously metal is number one. I mean, the other stuff I listen to outside of metal, I listen to a lot of '80s new wave. I like a lot of new wave, the synth pop type of stuff.
Yeah,
Love,
Yeah.
love.
I love that stuff too. Before I used to hate it. Before back in the 80s, I thought, oh, what's this crap? This is crap. Because I was young and naive. But now you're older, you go back to that sort of music, thinking, why did I like this before? This is great. This is good stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely. Tears for Fears. Fucking
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah. That song you spin me around like a record. Was it Dead Can Dance? Is it Dead Can Dance or?
I think that's it. Yeah. Then
You
you
know,
got like Depeche Mode.
Duran Duran. I didn't like Duran Duran very much, but now some of their songs I really love. Because they're not too poppy. They're a bit more rocky.
I mean, that's back when you could be metal. Well, maybe I'm a little wrong on this because I'm trying to think how I want to word this because this is back in the '80s too. Because there used to be a fight between the thrash metal and punk kids back in the early '80s.
Yeah.
But eventually they came together and realized, what, it's stupid. But a lot of the thrash people and, a lot of the thrash dudes were like influenced by like Sisters of Mercy, fucking, stuff like that. The Cure,
Yeah. Because that was sort of post punk, back in the day, and the Sex Pistols were probably another big influence to a lot of thrash metal bands as well.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely.
It was the they thought, oh yeah, this music sounds it's offensive, it's an FU to the government and to all that sort of stuff. Think, oh yeah, let's for a band, let's do that, and let's just make it a little bit more heavier. and faster and
Yep.
meaner, and you know.
Yeah.
Well, to me, metal. To me, like when it comes to metal, yeah, it, it's fucking amazing to me how many or where metal is going in 2023. Like you got like how many fucking different genres of metal now? Progressive, avant-garde, fucking trip hop, and all this. Dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous how much shit's out there. Back then in 1988, 1989, you didn't have that.
No, but you know, it's all the same thing. It's all just metal, Ben. Fuck all these sub-genres and genres. It's all metal. That's what it is. It's just metal.
Absolutely, man. I mean,
You know, because putting genres onto something, it might not fit that band. So just just say, oh look, I'm a metal band. I play fast. I play heavy, and that's what I will always be. I'm a metalhead.
absolutely, man. I totally agree. Brian, you got a question in the chat here. What is your favorite Iron Maiden album? I think I know what it is.
Oh, easy. Book of Souls.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan.
no, that's I'm serious.
You didn't say Book of Souls, did you?
Yeah, I did. No stutter.
Ben,
That is my favorite Maiden album.
just give a punch to Ryan, knock him on the head.
No. Book of Souls is my favorite Maiden album.
No, it is a good album, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite Maiden album. My favorite Maiden album would be Peace of Mind. Ben, we can't hear you.
You're muted.
Oh shit! I don't know what happened.
All good? All
Yo,
good, Ben?
yeah, one. Testing,
Yeah,
one, two.
we could.
Yep, all good. Oh,
Mine's probably caught somewhere in time, or somewhere in time.
Yo.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Yeah, we could hear you.
All right, we're back. Fucking Bluetooth speaker died on me now. Damn it.
Oh. Fuck
I mean, my
Bluetooth.
favorite Iron Maiden albums are obviously the first two. But honorable mentions. My third favorite Iron Maiden album is probably shit. We did an Iron Maiden album ranking too. The first two are my favorite, but the third one I like is probably Somewhere in Time.
Yeah. That's a good album
I mean, I
too.
don't hate that fucking album, but there's something about that album I love.
It's probably the synthesizers in it. The more futuristic sort of sound that they put. Iron Maiden were trying to
I mean,
put out.
Alexander the Great is probably one of my favorite songs.
It's weird because I actually don't notice that on that album. The thing that actually hooked me on that album is I think Adrian Smith is sounding like a fucking beast on that album when it comes to guitar solos.
Oh yeah, he does. Wasted
And
Years.
the harmonies, in the harmonies too, like on tracks like The Long Distance of a Lonely Distance Runner. Holy crap, those are fucking great harmonies.
Vocal
Yeah,
harmonies.
that's a great
Vocal harmonies or guitar harmonies?
guitar.
Guitar harmonies. Come on, Vlad, you know better.
I know, but he sings too.
You want kicked out of here tonight?
No.
Just joking.
Now, for me, Peace of Mind has always been one of my number one Maiden albums because I think it's heavier, it's faster. It's almost like a speed metal album. Peace of Mind.
I mean, that was actually the first Iron Maiden album I ever heard back in 1988. It's kind of weird. Back in 1988, I'm obviously 9 years old, and I'm seeing these Iron Maiden album covers and these fucking Metallica album covers. I'm like, this looks fucking cool, as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of great album covers, I need to show you some great album covers.
Nick, what's
Hey
up?
guys, I'm
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick. You want to come on, Nick? She busy? Or...
Unless she's busy. I don't even know if I'll be here because I'm probably thinking of going to bed here soon. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
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 That's Repka. Repka art.
Yep, it is. Cool.
That's a good album. Another good album. Nick will appreciate this band.
All right.
Belushi Speedball.
Nice.
Obituary, dying of everything. I can't
saw
keep
them.
gushing over this artwork. It's so cool.
And I like that album cover art too.
I saw them. I saw Obituary in 2021. They were pretty heavy.
Nice.
My favorite Maiden album's probably got to be Power Slave or Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Yeah, they're good
Seventh Son
albums
is my
as well.
favorite. Seventh Son is probably my favorite of the classic Maiden albums, meaning from self-titled to that
88.
one. Yeah, that whole 80s lineup, the whole 80s albums. Oh
I'm still
shoot,
missing-
Jeff streaming. Well,
You
tell him
wanna
I said hi.
You wanna hop on, Jeff's?
I mean, we can all go see what Jeff's
I'll
up
see if
to.
he will. Yeah, I'm definitely go. I might see y'all over there.
Yeah, I might.
This has been a really good night, man.
Yeah.
Frederick, Wyatt, are you still with me?
Yeah,
I'm here. Yeah. I'm here.
yeah,
Yeah, let's go see what Jeff's up to, man.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's,
man, thank you guys for hanging out. I love you guys. You fucking rule.
yeah.
Yeah.
Send me,
That's cool.
Ben. Send me a link if you get one with
All right,
Jeff.
cool.
All right.
See you guys in a bit.
All right.
See ya.
Peace out, guys.